So, the slight recap is Team Fish got dumped off of the ship of the Sandcrawler, that is, which is Avery's strange skyship / spelljammer. That was Helene, Eontavos, Nahum. They found themselves on a jetty, and there was a young child, or young teen, being chucked into the lake as a sacrifice, who they rescued from getting eaten by a gigantic snake. And instead, they took the would-be benefit of sacrifice, the guy who was a fisherman, and he met an ignoble end. Got back to shore, they met an individual that calls herself Lillowhaye, and then zombies.
Oh.
The young girl announces herself as Arabelle, and she's a Vistana, or of the Vistani, a people of these lands. The ship is seen crash landing in the middle of the lake, and thankfully it floats after the improvements made to it after being rescued from the bazaar. But then a cloud of giant bats, as well as a wall of mist, envelops it. The fate of the rest of the crew unknown. Arabelle suggests going west, and that is how Team Fish ended off. Yes, boats float. Now, for the rest of the crew, let's get this session 12 started. It's about the mid-morning of day 4, and a tumultuous arrival in the mist-choked land of Ravenloft sees a gang of misadventurers separated from their fellows, as well as the ship they rode in on. The team managed to land on the lakeshore in time to witness the attempted drowning of someone stuck inside a bag, spurring Helene, Nahum, and Eontavos into fending off an enormous snake. The peril shifts towards interloping undead awakened by the commotion, joined by a mysterious stranger by name of Lillowhaye and her wolven companion Ev, denizens of Barovia. They're all led by the young girl in the bag who announces herself as Arabelle. Out on the disturbed lake waters, they witness the Sandcrawler, that strange sky ship, enveloped by a cloud of giant bats and consumed by the mist. Urged by the natives to continue west, the fate of their comrades is still up in the air. Of course, as is characteristic with the companions of circumstance, the wonderful situations they find themselves never fail to entertain. That being said, we find the other half of the members in a precarious descent. Courtesy of the strange suit of wings Avery adamantly urged everyone to wear. And so, we find ourselves in this other map that I need to activate, and no one's going to have vision, I don't. But imagine in your mind that Sandcrawler has crashed through the mists, and the various parties have... The two split parties are off to their various destinations, and 3 of them manage to fall off and float and or teleport down to the surface without much issue, and they have their little bout with the undead and all that jazz, leaving Avery, Pem, Ptolemy, Zen on the ship. Avery is at the helm, attempting to wrestle with the vessel and try to guide it to a safe landing. Very difficult when most of this land is for and otherwise. And then it starts as a whipping of wind. A window slashed across the canvas of reality, and a storm of dust and lightning and things. There's peeks through the veil. Avery is stunned, taking in this development. And then everyone on the ship hears a voice. Gods of the Atlas are not meant to wander. And a lightning bolt strikes the ship. There's a rod meant to absorb such things, as Avery knows in his home world, but it's too much, and it's what sets the ship askew. The engine that keeps it afloat, shorting, sputtering, and cutting out. The entire vessel lurches to the side, throwing everyone off to the interesting winds of Ravenloft. But thankfully, the wingsuits, as Avery called them, are able to activate, and there's only a little bit of a problem in that not everyone is exactly trained in their use. So, as everyone is gliding down to dubious safety from the Sandcrawler, I need Pem and Ptolemy to roll me either acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Zerg, you know what's coming.
Well,
My
so
lowest
he's showing
stat.
is paused and black still, but
Damn.
Yes, that
See,
is by
alright.
design.
I even had a -2 on this.
Oh. Right.
and I go down, yellow timber, whatever the song goes.
So let's resolve Pem first. Pem could be dropping in around the center of the map. You manage to see in a river, and next to it a break in the copse of trees, and it's a bit of a tumble, though it basically becomes a runway for you to hit the ground, roll, groan groan with a little bit of pain that goes on from the fall, but for all intents and purposes, you seem to be in one. Oh, Ptolemy. Flying is fun. Landing is a little bit different when it's not with the aid of magic. You're able to see Pem and vaguely go in the same direction, and you get stuck in the branches of a very tall tree. Otherwise, not worse for wear. It's about 20 feet high. Avery and Zen, unfortunately, do not look like they are around either of you. But it's extremely overcast. The presence of the sun might as well not even be there. There is just enough for you two humans to look and see. What stands before you is a decrepit building, a water mill, powering a saw. Looks to be abandoned. Of course, you are free to investigate the area around if you so desire.
Just like home. It sucks. Hey, you good up there? As Pam goes up and looks up into the tree. Like how like in the tree is Ptolemy?
One with the tree, one with the crew, one with the tree, one with the crew.
Tree mech.
I'm thinking of being a dryad now.
Oh, boy.
Huh.
Yeah, Ptolemy is like, I just imagine he just kind of crashed. He's got like his legs, like he's hanging upside down from the tree, still kind of partially suspended by the branches. His like robe is like dangling around like past his head, and he's just kind of staring in surprise.
Do you need help getting down?
I
I could try climbing up there.
I suppose you could try catching me.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Much better. He's gonna go under you and hold his arms out. This is a good idea. You can see that his arm. You can see that Pem's arms are shaking just from holding them up.
If you guys want to do this, choose athletics or acrobatics.
No, I think Ptolemy's smart enough to see this.
I'm straining under the weight of my own armor, but I can do this.
What would it be to try to shimmy my way down?
I'll say it's safe enough. Just do acrobatics to see how well.
Acrobatics, huh? All right. So that,
Don't worry,
Or
worse comes to
acrobatics or
worse.
athletics. I'm sorry.
I can spare the
athletics is
dying.
worse.
Oh, it's not graceful, but as expected of a precocious small child, being able to scale up and down arbors of various degrees proves easy enough. And Pema's just there with his hands up, shaking, and watching. Sadly.
It's fine. Like I said, worst comes to worse. I have spare the dying. I can help you out.
That's not
What?
very comforting. Do you tell that to every person you meet?
No, just the ones that are close to death. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, where are we?
It looks like some kind of forest.
Your powers of observation are truly astounding.
Well, where do you think we're at?
Seeing as I was in like a coma for the last session, I have no idea. No,
It looks like a forest. Anyways. There is a derelict building here. There's probably something in there that wants to eat our faces. Want to go check it out?
Session before last, you did know that you had made it into Ravenloft.
Hey, maybe we can find some kind of map inside this building. Or just any
Map.
sort of guide.
if you say so. I haven't heard of. Looks like a
Oh.
sawmill, watermill of some kind. I'm not sure they provide maps. Oh, I guess we could go take a look.
Yeah, just keep an eye out in case the trees start moving behind us.
That would be rather fascinating, I suppose.
Uh-oh.
Make me a perception check.
I would love to, but I am still stuck in the blank screen. Oh, here we go.
I think I can prompt.
Unloading.
Yes.
All right.
hang on.
You want a perception check?
Yes.
Oops, I did that at advantage. That was not right.
The first
I'll
one
take
was
the
a
lower one.
16. The first
Oh.
one was a 16, according to the. God damn it, Nillion. It's a careless and joking comment, but you look behind you as you're saying that, waving around at the targets in question. For a moment, you swear that there are actually figures among the branches and the bushes, even one of the trees. They look like faces, sleeping, perhaps hibernating.
Hey, kid, we should... He starts, like, slowly walking towards the building. We should just go inside, just real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, just as normally and quietly as you can. As we get closer to the door, I'm gonna whisper to Ptolemy, I saw something in their faces on the tree. Where did you go?
Did he disappear?
He disappeared for me. I'm all alone.
No, I'm in front of the door. I didn't like it disappeared.
Oh, the wall must be
Oh,
quote
The
unquote
wall ate you?
blocking. Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna just okay.
It's
There
you
you are.
now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna reiterate to him what I saw out there.
I mean, can I roll perception to see if I see it as I kind of?
Now that's been pointed out, sure.
I would 100% turn to go look. That's just what I do.
Don't make it obvious.
Oh, he would make it 100% obvious.
Oh wait, I think I can do this. There you go.
Pam's just gonna face palm at you from behind your back.
Yeah, Ptolemy, you don't see perhaps as many as Pem might, but you at least see just nearby a couple of interesting little faces. They're asleep for the most part. They're not moving. They haven't reacted to your presence.
You know, it wasn't a very graceful landing from the either of us, so maybe they'll only wake up if we wake them up.
Maybe.
I don't want to test my own theory, though. I don't know. What do you think? Do they look friendly?
Hard to say. I'm guessing I don't actually recognize any of this with their Arcana or anything.
If you would like to, both of you, if either of you would like to roll history or nature, seeing these figures, you're free to do so.
Or... Hey, baby.
Pem, they look like plant people. Ptolemy, these would match the description of blights. Twisted, semi-sentient creatures of nature, most often nefarious in nature as well.
And do I know if they're normally asleep like this, or is this?
Well, as with any creature of a carnivorous nature, hibernating in lean months while there's nothing to eat. They must have been quite hungry in this, and to have gone into such a deep sleep to not even react to your arrival earlier.
Okay.
They look
He
like
makes note of
flat
it.
people to me.
He just rolls his eyes as he says that. Just let's be quiet, okay? They're asleep
I
now,
agree.
which should be fine.
Always.
Neither of us really even know to look for traps on this door, but Tommy will
Nope.
attempt to kind of give the door a cursory glance, see if there's any magical traps of any kind, at least. Or at least try to.
I'm assuming
yeah.
Arcana is what you'd
Yeah.
like to use. Yeah, sure. Using your magical know-how to reach out into the world around. It seems
Oh,
fairly
man.
mundane.
The curse of the sevens is back.
I mean, I have decently high like history and Arcana and all that, but man, I am just rolling. All right.
I can see you eyeing that door, but I can tell you now it's locked. I gave it a try earlier.
You
Oh,
push
what?
it open.
Pam looks at it in horror.
Tommy just slowly pushes the door open and again
It looks like
stares
it was
blankly
locked.
at
Oh.
him.
The deadbolt, the area of the other door where the deadbolt was supposed to slot into, doesn't have a back, so the metal just goes inwards
Oh,
as you're
That
able to push
happens.
the door open.
I tried to pull the door. That explains it. Alright.
Tommy just gives you the most deadpan stare a child could muster.
Quiet, child. There is another being in here.
Another one of those strange blights, this one much many heads taller than the normal human, is it's actually partially stuck to this end of the mill, growing into the log that is
part of the crew.
that is ready to be shoved on through the saw blade. And like the others, it is definitely asleep.
Well,
For
I
now.
was under the impression it would be slightly safer in here out of the trees. Did not realize there was a tree growing in here, but it's all wood, so I guess I should have figured.
Only kind of looks around a little bit. Either this is a really gruesome scene or this is a scene of revenge.
Yeah, one of these creatures growing into a sawmill.
Yeah.
And the reason they would have do that is if they had a... He starts writing instead. I have something for this. Oh, whatever. What can we see by investigating around? Are there any maps or something?
Are you
Just trying to think of a wood pun,
putting
but I couldn't
hands
come.
on, or are you looking around to not disturb anything?
Cursory look, yeah.
So that would be perception.
Oh, what the heck? Why's my perception so...
You are a cleric. Perception is a wisdom stat.
Oh. That doesn't
Uh,
sound right.
looking
Why is my
around,
character proficient at things?
So with the 22, you're able to pick out many details about the place. It's lived in, or at least at some point was. There's no blood on the walls, or at least there's that, so perhaps it was abandoned ahead of danger. No real identifiable marks. The mill seems in good condition. Unfortunately, there does not seem to be any indication of which way is up or down, left or right, when it comes to navigation. Just an abandoned sawmill on the waterfront, surrounded by
good news,
plants.
kid. Doesn't look like there was actually any murders going on here. Or revenge. They just took over after everybody else left.
Only just sets up
So?
shop and decides to live here as a woodworker now. I'm just, no.
Put the plates
Oh.
in.
Do you see anything interesting?
I mean, Ptolemy will look around. He's not looking for, I guess, maps or anything, but he's looking for, I mean, evidence of any other inhabitants, I guess. Or even like any records of what happened here, like any shipping records, logistics of any kind to tell me how long maybe it's been abandoned in that regard.
Balling in some of the success from PEMS, no. It seems pretty stripped bare. Whoever lived here had enough cause to leave with anything that was important and not replaceable, which would include documents. Important things like that.
Boring place.
Except for this guy in the corner over here. There's not much going on here.
Perhaps we leave it then best undisturbed. Best not to wake the tenants.
Oh,
And so, pausing there for Team Boat, or at least what was supposed to be Team Boat.
I'll start reading my book to serve man and see if there's a section on plant people.
Team Coracle.
Team Fish, being led by Arabelle and to some degree Lillowhaye as the natives of this land, urging for both speed but also quietness. Can all of you roll stealth checks for me, please? And I think I can prompt this.
Does this also include the wolf?
Yes, and let me drag select. I think this works like yes, it does. Yay! There we go.
Oh, and I no longer roll with disadvantage on stealth. Thank you. Roll armor.
Twilight cleric, you have. No, wait, I'm thinking
Trickery.
trickster domain. Yeah. I apologize.
Well,
Oh,
well,
wow.
I rolled a 7, guys.
Oh, wow.
Is it normal? I think, right?
Yeah. Nahum, please roll above
There's
a
some
10.
beautiful.
Oh,
Now queuing Benny Hill.
So,
Hey, tell me,
I
do you
have
hear
a
something?
I have a
hear lot of
question.
stomping over that way.
I have a question.
Wait, why
Sir-
did I didn't.
Zerg, can I make a suggestion narratively?
sure.
Eontavos is talking, and Helene keeps yelling at him to shut up.
Yeah, I could see that happening. 100%.
And then Nahum's gun goes off.
Ground.
His
Not your
waterlogged
gun
gun
goes
goes off.
He could just hit something really loud.
Actually, that's a good idea. Hey, Nahum. You're trying to figure out how your gun. Maybe you're trying to do some field service on your weapon that misfired very curiously in the fact that it was the thing that fired off and killed the zombie instead of the bullet, which lodged itself in your chest. Most painfully.
That's right.
So as you're screwing around with the gun, Arabelle is. Her head is on her hand. She's walking and looking over to Lillowhaye, as if sharing some of the discomfort with this other, more or less native of Barovia. And she's about to say something. She wheels around and... Ooh, we have 6. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Should have cast silence.
Actually, no, Shred, I'm gonna make you do it. Roll a d6 for me.
Woo. Am I supposed to roll high?
Oh no!
Thank you,
You
Lord
managed to
Iron
press-
Jesus.
So, Arabelle's been trying to lead you to somewhere safe, and it's been painful. Eontavos will not stay quiet. He's talking about the various conquests, unrealized, that he will definitely visit upon the treacherous beasts of this land. Helene is trying to shut him up, as is usual.
He's been totally telling stories about bats he knew and other animals he's known and a wolf he knew, and he's just completely oblivious to the fact that people are like, it's dangerous here, and he's like, you said everything's dangerous and it hasn't killed us yet, so
Mhm. So, Lillowhaye, what's your reaction to this band of people that aren't doing so great at being quiet?
Being that she has been traveling by her lonesome, at first she's like, this is refreshing. But then she's very annoyed. There's a throbbing vein in her temple. And even she wants to say something, but she's like biting her hips super hard. But you can definitely see Zev, on the other hand, is just like looking at the satyr and just like growling low. And it's like, she's trying, and even she's putting a hand on Zev's, like telling him, ignore him.
So what would your guys' marching order be, by the way?
If I'm up in the front with Arabelle, and Zev will be most likely be right next to her.
So Arabelle did not take up Eontavos on his offer of giving her a ride on his shoulders, I assume.
I don't remember.
I don't think she did.
No,
I don't think she did either.
I don't think she did. Not at
I think
present because
I
of
think he
urgency.
suggested it. She looked him up and down and saw his hooves and went, ugh, and walked off.
So I imagine Eontavos and Helene are in the back, like bickering with each other.
Eontavos is just talking. She might be bickering with him, but he's just continuing to tell his stories.
So leaving Nahum, where are you at, buddy?
Probably in the back, trying to keep a rear watch and be less distracted by Eontavos and Helene bickering.
Okay.
So he shoots them.
Oh,
Does the 6 nail all of them?
Jeez, that escalated quickly.
Everyone's annoyed. I
Or
shot
do I
him.
shoot a bird?
He shoots Arabelle, probably.
You managed to come close to the place that Arabelle was talking about as a safe haven, perhaps short term, and Nahum, whether it's the chattering, the annoyed dog, or maybe some just the ambiance, or just the pressure of a new land and its potential dangers, like
It's dust in the gun. I'm gonna blame dust.
and the gun goes off. Ptolemy and Pem, there's a sharp report that you're familiar with.
Oh no.
And a
That's-
bullet rips through the door
Cam definitely flinches at that.
right over Ptolemy's head. Exactly.
What?
So
Silent Guardian, we are trying to be stealthy here. Put your fire stick away.
I
You
couldn't
have been the
tell from
opposite of
yours
stealthy this
bickering.
entire time.
I've merely been talking. You are the one who's been raising her voice.
okay, pause. Ptolemy, Pem, what's your reaction?
Get down, get down! Cam's gonna throw himself to the floor. He is not good with guns and bullets flying at him. But he throws himself like, get down, kid, we're getting shot at!
Yeah, Ptolemy just like falls to the floor, eyes wide, just kind of like, the fuck.
Cam's gonna reach over and close the door and start just crawling. I only saw plant people out there. You think they're hunters too?
I don't recall the Blight ever having guns.
Those plants
place
are
is-
packing.
This place is freaking crazy. Well, what are we gonna do? We gotta get out of here, but we can't go out the front door, apparently.
Pause. Team Fish. Arabelle, her head is down. She's looking around. She comes up. Her eyes are wide. And looks at all of you. That's what's very loud.
That's
We
what
should
I
probably
said.
run away from here and that way. And then she starts booking it in the direction that you had all been trying to travel. So, Team Fish, you're at the bottom right of the map. You don't necessarily see the blights that are currently visible, except for the ones that are starting to awaken. Namely, this one.
How long were we walking? Just
What?
curious.
If they're
About
still talking loudly and they're
40
that close, would we
30
hear
minutes.
Eontavos at this point? Or are they
Like a-
finally quieted down?
How
It's a
long?
fast walk jog.
How long does our eyes? How long does the eyes of night thing last?
That is a good question. Hold on.
Here, let me right click it.
Mm,
1 hour.
Okay, so we have eyes of night. I don't think Nahum's protection from evil and good is still up because I think that's only 10 minutes.
Let me double check, but yeah, it's only 10 minutes, so that should be off.
Yeah, so just go up to your tokens and then right
Mhm.
click concentration. At the token bar up at the top.
At the top?
It should say your name and have inventory features, spells, attributes, effects, utility.
Oh, under effects.
So
I
under
just turned
effects,
it off.
go to concentration, right click it.
Why break concentration?
Just you can break concentration. That works too. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So, back to Ptolemy. He said, "Can we hear Eontavos?"
Within a minute or two of the gunshot, yeah, you're able to hear a familiar timbre.
He gets like his eyes kind of widen in like hope for a second, and they furrow in anger, realizing who the hell just shot them.
I think they got pissed at us for something. I don't think I really talked to them that much.
Just I'd say open the door and shout your name or something. Maybe they'll recognize one of us and not shoot us again.
He looks at the door. He looks at the bullet hole, and he's like, and he also looks at their cohabitating friend there. Yeah. Okay.
Fine. Told me he's just gonna
I'm just
kind
gonna
of
check my
crawl.
book.
I'm just gonna commando crawl along the ground, slowly push the
Ready?
door open.
Oi!
He sees the group, and he's gonna cast minor illusion with sound speech to create a mini version of him in front of them, saying, "Stop shooting, you fucking idiots! Come in here."
Someone needs to wash that child's mouth out with soap.
What? Young wizard, Ptolemy? Was that his name? Yes. Ptolemy, is that you?
So loud.
The image just sits there and does the shushing motion.
Why are you yelling at me to be quiet when our friend is calling out to us?
Oi, kid, tell him to shut up. It's
You speak one
Dear
more
Lord.
time. I am gonna cast silence.
I'm gonna cast silence.
The image
You
just
all
dissipates
seem
to a
very-
giant "shut the fuck up" floating
As
text.
you are bickering,
Eontavos just starts walking toward the house.
as you were bickering, the
he's just
blowing
slamming
and
through the
bending of trees and wood, branches, aren't quite swaying correctly with the wind.
Eontavos!
Yes.
Actually, I'll have it open so we can see, but like as he's stomping closer, Pam is reaching towards the door to close it.
It was nice knowing him.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss them when they're dead.
I really don't understand why you keep yelling at me, daughter of man.
Do I notice the trees acting weird?
With your passive, no. However, Nahum,
Yes.
as you're saying you're about to shoot Eontavos, you look to his right, then to your left. And
Now
then to
shoot
your left
onto those.
again.
Cast silence on him.
Well, yes, but as you're focusing your intent, you notice, of course, the reason, perhaps, for why Ptolemy and Pem are urging you to be quiet. And I'm going to waive the roll. Use your background as a planar warrior. These creatures resemble blights. Although they are in a kind of suspended animation, hibernation, what have you, they haven't quite woken up yet. Use this knowledge however you wish to.
Eontavos. And he's gonna do it in somewhat a whispered tone, but enough that it's projected basically right towards Eontavos. The trees here are fucking evil.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus. What?
I've still got the floating text
God
in
damn
my
it,
minor
Shred.
illusion that just says "shut the fuck up." So. Just floating in front of Eontavos' face, and I am going to move it in front of him like a bright freaking neon sign.
Okay.
And he is going to point to that sign. Presuming he could see 10 feet out.
Yeah, you have the As of Night on you, so
Yeah,
GM,
just gonna gesture to the sign.
GM, is this
Yeah.
anything Eontavos would have any memory of from Exiaterra?
As far as
Evil trees. Obviously, he knows that there have been vindictive trees. There are trees with personalities. He knows that.
when the rare enterprising evil witch wizard other foul arcane user comes around and starts twisting the land for their own devices, sometimes the otherwise, I guess you could say, the plants and trees that aren't marked could be awakened in such a way that they resemble blights, or are blights, in that they feed on creatures as opposed to digging deep and drinking of the bounty of water.
So that when Nahum says the trees are evil, Eontavos his face would grow stern, and you would see him pull the maul off of his back and just hold it in front of him. Well, then we shall make them not trees.
Why don't we just leave them alone and go?
Coach Ben, please. Arabelle pipes up and she comes over and grabs, puts her hands around your wrist that is holding Hymponia's rose, and please don't. If you start making a ruckus, then others will find out that we are here, and more danger, more than just the mist, trying to search around for whoever was on the boat that is, hopefully was empty. If you start fighting now or attacking the land will find us.
Kind of looks around. You could have all just said that. She makes a lot of sense.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Daughter of Vistani, show us the way. I will keep you safe.
Do you
Helene's
know
getting that pulsing head vein badly.
the hash mark on the forehead, pulsing vein? Do you know the others that are supposed to be inside? I didn't tell anyone about this place.
If it
No,
is who
they're
I
with
think
us.
it is, yes.
All right. Well, if and she turns to her right, notices the blight that is part of the tree. Part of it cricks and cracks, but then settles back into its resting form. We should take them and leave, and go south, follow the river, and then we'll get to Raven's Crossing. It's about the halfway point.
Alright. I'll turn. Silent Guardian, go fetch our friends. I will stay by Miss Arabelle.
Nahum's going to quietly go fetch the two friends. He's going to holster his pistol.
Shoots himself in the leg.
Hey,
Can the pistol not misfire for once? Just please. Please, I beg the cosmic entity, even though the character does not believe in higher
Korstaneker.
real actors of gods.
Korstaneker has given you a cursed gun.
This
Hey,
isn't gonna.
You still don't have to reload it, at least.
you're gonna come up to Pam and Ptolemy just like on the floor and prone. So hey, Pam's gonna cause it. Why'd you shoot at us? Any reason for that? I piss you off?
Fire.
He piss you off?
A cosmic entity seems to not like you.
Sorry about that, kid. I didn't realize you pissed off a god.
Ptolemy just has a death glare.
Sure, it won't happen again.
You sure? Okay. Pam's gonna shakily get back up on his legs. Turns out I really don't like your gun when it's aiming at us.
Well, imagine how the demons feel, right? Does he notice the blight inside?
Yeah, that one in particular is very easy to pick out because it's literally the twisted and corrupted wood on definitely man-made structure.
Nahum's gonna quietly, like, point towards the blight inside.
Oh yeah, he's a cool guy. His name's George. Don't look him in the eyes. Time's gonna step out.
He is not gonna look at George in the eyes. Took you long enough to get here.
Yeah, we took the express route down.
So the
He's
express
gonna point over. He's gonna point over to the tree over here where the
There's a couple
remains
of
of.
broken branches that signal the.
Hmm.
It was a bit of a hard landing,
Mhm.
but
I fell
You
in a
know,
tree. That's probably the safest thing that's happened to me today.
That wasn't supposed to roll as that, but
Trees are shooting at us!
so there is a tree down here that begins to shiver in a most unnatural
Just
way.
my piece of paper. Wait, wrong game.
It's in the same state as the rest of the grove around this sawmill. Still asleep for now. Arabelle sees this and just starts walking very carefully southwards.
Eontavos tracks right with her.
So if you can get into marching order down here, folks, that would help.
it was good talking with you, kid. We don't really hang out that often, so. Hey, neither of us died.
Kid.
Yeah, nice, chat. It's, refreshing to see there are those that are less, book inclined than I am.
Ouch.
Hey, you're not
The
smart.
shade.
I'm saying you're not
The
smart.
shade.
Such a layered comment.
A single tear goes down Pem's
Okay,
face.
This is driving me nuts. Where's this
He
setting
just
to
looks
make it so
away.
you can click off of what's selected?
And
Hey, maybe
Escape
select a
button.
token.
Well, if you have a selected token, then oh wait, well there's tag
it's
select, empty.
it's in configure settings. It's called left click to release objects.
Yeah. Does that have to make a server restart? Or do I just
I don't think so.
well, drag selecting does the same thing. So
Drag selecting does the same
selecting
thing, yes.
Okay. We don't need to. Noko said that he managed to have a nap and will be joining shortly.
Great.
But he's not here right now. We can keep going. We come to actually make another stealth check, everyone.
Oh, great. Because it worked out so well the first time.
I know, right?
Oh, boy.
I
You
I
can't
think
stop
I
me,
can
DM.
actually
I have to roll
prompt.
at disadvantage.
I think you could prompt it, yeah.
Yes, let's do that. Because that makes everything funnier.
Guys, come on, just roll above a 22.
Disadvantage, baby!
Oh,
Hey!
My dice do not want to do anything for me
You
today.
can't stop it.
Pem.
Clank, 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 clank.
Hey, I'm
It's a Capricorn.
actually somewhat stealthy here, comparatively.
Comparatively.
Pem offers to try to fix the gun. Takes it and fires it also.
Not touch my gun.
It also helps too. I'm in the middle of the group, so clank, clank.
He's just
clank.
got his shield on his back and it's just clanking off his arm.
Ah, man, I accidentally put on my squeaky shoes. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh,
and
I
tell
know
him he's
what I'm
having an
gonna do with
aneurysm
that.
at the at the ripe young age of whatever the fuck he is.
So, this next map, everyone is going to be coming in the top right. It's about 15, 20, 25 minutes for those that are able to keep count without the aid of light going up or going down. The overcast clouds are still that strange and sunless aspect that is still day. Moving stealthily along the water bank, and it helps that the water seems normal at least. Foliage is easy enough to ford, and all save one are able to maintain a well. So coming to this next map, you are in the top right.
My bad. I stepped on the scare horn somebody dropped in the forest.
Ooh. Tree
So,
cover.
Yeah, I found a Patreon map with it. Really nice. You feel a presence behind you.
Oh.
It taps you on one shoulder. You look over it, then you double take on the other side as you realize it's almost like a childish game. And this, you get a glimpse of its face. It's not pleasant. It's a strangely dressed scarecrow
Oh,
with a hat,
that's
military uniform looking, but red eyes and a crooked smile.
Is it also holding a skull?
No.
Not
It's
yet, anyways.
holding a man-sized head of a creature resembling a raven. Birds of a feather? Take feathers, not feathers.
Feathers, huh?
See no feathers. Huh. Visit soon. Soon.
Huh.
Mistress informed.
Do you have a name?
And a burst of golden straw, tipped with blood, it just as easily disappears.
Huh.
Nahum,
Who's in
you
front
did
of
not
him?
perceive this.
Is that Nahum underneath the
Even
tree?
with a +9 to perception?
With a passive of 19, no, you did not perceive this.
Truly a
I
master.
was alert, though. I sensed it coming 2 feet away.
Arabelle at the front of the column
I want to pick up some of the shroud.
pauses, holds up a hand, and waves it furiously for everyone to stop. As on the along from the eastern side of the road, a carriage could be heard, being drawn by horses. It's a black carriage on which a coachman wearing a top hat and some elegant clothing is directing a pair of nightmares. Fiery steeds, mostly associated with death knights or the hells. Imposing creatures breathed in flame. And it stops just at the beginning of the bridge. There is a large emblem a house sigil for those of noble education. It is a crest of a stylized Z. And the coachman is blankly staring forward. A door opens and it happens to be towards where your party currently resides, hidden in the shrubbery. Arabelle's shaking her head furiously.
Eontavos is crouched next to her, his maul is drawn. He's not put it back since she basically told him that there are scary things.
Mm-hmm. And so the rest of you, everyone is in the cover.
Mhm.
I know that it's an interesting foreground background, but everyone should be in there. Arabelle whispers, "He knows you're here. It's the Black Carriage. It's a very creative name, I know, but
Who is he? This person you talk of, this owner of this realm?
yes, he is the land. He's the Count. But maybe if we wait, they'll just go away. You're not here as at the appointed time, so, well, maybe if he did go, he wouldn't do anything to you. He'd just wonder why you are here. But I would worry if he would actually get out of his home.
What happens to the people that end up in his home?
Well, they usually die. Well, no, actually, that's the second time they go to the home. Sometimes invitation to get to know each other, and then he releases them to adventure and play the game. But you're not here for him, are you? Otherwise you would have maybe passed through the gates or come in and walked into Valakai first, or Kresk. You fell out of the sky in a big boat.
We have been given a task. Our great lord is seeking a drink from this place.
She blinks.
It is strange, but it is not our place to question those of our betters.
Well, maybe actually the safe place I know that we're trying to get to, lead you to, is it's a winery, a vineyard. If anyone would know what kind of drink you're looking for, it would be them.
Then we shall go. We shall wait till this person leaves, and we shall lead us there.
All right. Don't know if you need to tell them you're not going to go, but maybe they will leave.
So, everyone else, what's going through your minds?
Do we see a physical person, or is it just
Yeah.
a carriage with an open door?
There's a coachman with a very top, as well as the finery of a belt.
We don't see like the count or anything else that you mentioned. It's just
Nope. Is a black carriage drawn by two nightmares with skeletal coachman, who's blankly looking forward. And if you all decided to just wait a couple,
I think a wait is the best option since we don't know what the carriage is exactly doing.
Lillowhaye and Pam.
Pep's still in the back, messing with the straw he got. Bloodkit.
I will definitely say Lillowhaye overheard what Arabelle said, and she has a very bad feeling because she didn't arrive by boat, and she has been in this land for quite some time, but she keeps herself hidden among the trees and keeping silent, but her eyes are trained on the carriage, and she's having a very stern, not very stern, like more like she's placing her hand on Zev to keep him quiet, like just on the back of his neck, just to yield him in place.
Make me a wisdom save, please, and I will prompt that.
Oh, goody.
You're a druid. You're good at this.
You're a druid. You're good at those.
Heard you're a
Druid.
druid. You might be good at this.
I've heard the druid's pretty good at that. Might be fine.
So, there's a slight spike in your emotion as you think about the time that you spent here, the stories that you've heard, some of the people you might have seen from a distance, and their demises. What kind of emotion would you associate most closely with the Lord of this land? And this invitation, so to speak, in front of you.
I would say she's cautious. Very cautious. High alert.
All right, and before any impulsive thoughts make it to the forefront, that caution is able to shove them down, and you remain calm as ever, despite the romping around of the certain members of the. And after a while, the carriage does an about face, and that is not the translation. It does that multiple times and then just disappeared.
Suddenly, Tony actually really wants to get on that. That looked like a lot more fun than it originally
No,
was.
the coachman snaps the reins, and the nightmares draw the carriage, and it goes back the way it came.
Aw. Up on the magic carriage.
And Avery, are you back?
No.
Nope.
Maybe?
I am awake.
You are awake.
I have hot chocolate now, which
Oh.
might put me to sleep, but you know. Good. And the audio's not breaking either. Okay.
Yay.
We got shot at. How was your day?
S- So a slight recap to try and bring Avery up to sleep.
Yep, up to speed.
Speed!
Have a little more
Up
confidence
to
in yourself, man.
speed! The Sandcrawler was, as it was doing a less than great landing, something tore through the veil of reality, struck it with lightning bolt of sorts, but it was more of a akin to that of one of the worst kinds of storm walls that you have traversed before. And a voice boomed across the worlds that the shards of the Atlas must return to their home or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And it destroyed one of the pylons used to disperse lightning strike, sending everyone scattered off of it. Pem and Ptolemy landed near a sawmill. Ptolemy into a tree. That was hopefully a tree. While Zen and Avery are as a indisposed. Okay. However, now that the player is here, we take a little bit of a detour back a couple of minutes, an hour.
See, like Avery getting kicked out of the carriage.
Thought it was gonna land like out of Helldivers.
He just floats down on the
Aiming
back of one of
for-
his
aiming for
anti-grav
Pem.
things.
Avery, as you had seen and heard this figure, and you are on the wrong. How do I bring him over?
All I see is black.
Yeah, you're on the wrong.
Drag
Yeah.
his name from the bottom left up to the scene you want him in. Or I think maybe you
Oh,
right
pull the
click him.
scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pull the
right
scene.
click, pull the scene. So as you heard and saw this lightning bolt strike, and this primordial almost rattling voice, it seemed like it had been trying to pull the ship, but you acted quickly. You disengaged the ship's key, which is your anti-grav units put together in order to be the driver's keys, so to speak. But when you were knocked off the ship, your emergency wingsuit and your drills guiding you away, the storm walls seemed to almost reach out and try to pluck you away.
Oh no.
It was... The feeling was familiar. It was home. In the back of your mind, if this was the way to go home, at least maybe very infinitesimal chance of surviving once you crossed over, but this figure distorted inside the cloud, made of dust and the debris of other ships claimed by the big one, the thundering storm wall, the last one that only the either most insane nor the most skilled of pilots dared to try and traverse. A face opens its eyes, its same cerulean blue of the shards that powered your ship. Monstrous, trying to open up and swallow you whole. Possibly large, this elemental being, but you feel yourself grabbed by something from behind. You look down, and it's a translucent, magical, that you've come to know how other parts of this big, wide multiverse, and it's the familiar charcoal skin of your benefit. No, I think not. This one is mine for now. Fuck off. And with a loud boom, the window, this veil between realities, shuts, and then you're left in a black void being held by this hand. Though, as it lets go, you feel like you're falling, endlessly falling. Thankfully, you look over to where you have your keystone secured. Don't remember exactly where you have it on your person, but it begins to vibrate and hum. The threads connecting you to the others of similar plight happens, and roll me a d10.
Oh.
Seven's not bad. There's a thunderclap that the rest of you hear, and a burst of flame similar to that which adorns coal rips through the air, and out comes Avery. Straight into the drink with a loud kersplash. You all feel the familiar pull of the keystone, almost as if it's another magnet coming close to others, trying to make the circle whole. Ptolemy, you are stunned for 3 rounds, and your body is slowly drifting down the river.
What?
Avery, you mean?
Or not Avery. Dude, why? Good grief.
What?
Ptolemy!
Yes,
God
Ptolemy,
says, fuck you in particular.
There you go.
Jeez, God's apparently
fucking
really
guy.
hate me. I get shot at and I get thrown in the river by an unknown force.
Avery, you are stunned for
Hate
3
me,
rounds.
Avery. Fuck.
So, does he know how to swim? I don't think he's coming back up.
Avery just face down.
And we all see this, right?
Yes, you see there's a rip in reality about 50 feet up in the air, and he is just kind of hurtled down, and when he bobs back up, he's face down, unresponsive.
Is it like a fast moving river or is he just kind of floating there?
If you don't get him soon.
Oh, wait, I think I saw him no, that was just the water.
I mean, does this vortex warp him to shore?
Eontavos will just go and jump and get him.
Or that
Yeah,
works too, I
it's not-
suppose.
It's not so fast that you're gonna
Oh,
die,
okay.
but it's yeah, you should probably get him before.
Eontavos will look both ways and... Well, I guess I must go get him. One moment. And he takes
You
a
ran
few
over by a car.
clomping steps and jumps over to Avery.
Zoom.
How deep is the water in this river?
Um,
Can Eontavos stand, being only like 10, 15 feet
And
from
on
the
the
shore?
bus swim.
Of course
10
Eontavos
feet
can swim.
from the 10 feet from the shore. You're on. It's chest high water. After that, it drops off.
Eontavos does the dirty with water nymphs. Of course he can swim.
Damn right I can.
I think it's more important that he's able to hold his breath, but that's just
Not a problem.
Ptolemy starts
my
casting
blood?
Vortex Warp, watches Eontavos just jump in after him and just sighs and gives up the spell.
Yep. As he's floating by, Eontavos will just reach out a hand. Well, Come here, you. And just pulls him over to the shore.
That was interesting.
Avery, you find yourself awaking in the gentle embrace of a satyr pulling you to safety.
Is he still? He's still wearing his mask, so we can't actually see his eyes blinking open.
Yeah, he was like,
Ah, young one, you're awake. I'm glad to have you.
why do I always get dropped into the air?
I asked the same thing. Honestly, I felt a similar way you did, though. My countenance didn't leave me stunned by the effect, but we know. Not everyone has my constitution.
No, I bet not. Oh, let me move my token.
Can you walk?
I was still around.
As he kind of takes him over and helps him up to his feet.
I think so.
Pet.
Them just in the background, and you get guidance.
Can you move your token, or do you need to drag
I moved it.
yourself? Oh, okay.
Glad to have you. We have met some inhabitants of this world. They are taking us to a place that knows about drinks.
Huh.
Hopefully there we can find more information about this blood of worms or something. That which the Great Lord requires to drink. Question, was the Son of Iron with you? His name eludes me.
No, he was not.
Perhaps recalled by the Great Lord. Anyway, Miss, daughter of the Vistani, Arabelle. Please, we must make it to this, you said, vineyard, yes?
Yeah, and as you were talking with Avery, and before you ask your question, she comes over to Lillowhaye. Have you ever met the Ravens?
I have seen ravens, but I haven't talked to one personally.
That's surprising.
Why is it surprising?
I don't know, you just seem like, from what Grandma said, you might have been one of the ones they might make friends with.
Well, I didn't get the chance to talk with one on my travels that Grandma sent me upon.
And as Eontavos asks his question, he snaps to attention and looks over. Yes, it is maybe an hour or two, unless of course we try running. Open road is always a dangerous thing. But we can actually follow the road now. If the carriage is going that way, that means there's no other servants around. As long as the mist doesn't follow us, we should be more or less fine.
More or less.
This Barovia, nothing really is safe or fine. For all I know, we have run into a small army of druids and little berserker friends. Well, I say little, but they're
Oh, perhaps
Anyways.
we'd best get moving then.
yes. Well, follow the road. How many of there are you? This one just dropped out of the sky? It is army or something?
there is one more of our group who is missing. But, as I said, perhaps the Great Lord recalled him for a greater purpose. I think our group can keep you safe as we walk along this road. Dangerous land, you call it. Maybe we'll even meet some corvids along the way.
What? Vids?
Yes.
Nope. Not going there. Let's go. She's just ushering Arabelle along.
And I get marching order again, please.
Eontavos is catching up to tell her about his stories with ravens that he's known in his life.
Ah, I see, Warrior. You want to talk with her. Sure, let me make some space for you.
Nahum's gonna be in the back.
You two seem like good friends. I don't want to get in between you two.
Completely ignores, just walks up to join Arabelle.
Oh, there's this open space now. Anybody want it?
Only single file.
I mean, that works. If that's indeed the way you would like to go, then how you go. Ari, what about you? Okay. So I'm just gonna do that slightly to make it easier
Yeah.
to put you on the next map, which is a little bit smaller, but should be good.
Pet.
Okay, so as you're reaching for the next destination, the road seems a little bit maintained, at least. There's clearance on either side where where nature has been cleared away, so not have things immediately jump on night, this, that, or other nefarious 30, 40 feet is cleared to left and right. Seems that this is a more well-traveled road, or what passes for it, in Barovia. Then there's a strange off-beaten path. The cobblestone ends in a more hard-packed dirt road, overgrown with weeds and high grass that most resembles straw, which is a bit strange given the climate of this place. It's overcast. There might be rain soon. The clouds are not very responsive as to divining whether or not they are full of water or not. Arabelle stops, looks at it, and then shaking her head and keeps on going forward. Keep on going, keep marching forward, and it's about an hour passes, and it looks like there's a chimney with fire. There's smoke coming from it. It's a gentle gray, almost white. So clean burning and signs of life. That's glad. A bend in the forest happens and you're no longer able to see the smokestack, and then you come around. There's a road off to the side where the cobblestones are pried up and choked with high yellowed grass. Leads into another path off to the side. Arabelle stops, looks behind at everyone. It's odd. We should be there soon, though. Rolling hills full of grapes, and maybe they actually have some fresh wine. Be nice to have some of the red dragon punch, or purple dragons. There's a little dragon motif. Let's go. There's another bend in the road going through the forest, and you can't see further out in the distance. There's no smokestack this time. You go for another hour, and there's a road off to the side. Cobblestones. Actually, it looks like more of them have been pried up, intruding on the main road. More high grass, yellow hay, inviting the adventuresome. Have does anyone else see Arabelle says, and then with a slightly shaking finger pointing out the path again.
What is it we are looking for?
The trail.
Do we need a trail?
We've gone down this path at least 2 times, and that trail has been there.
Are the trees moving?
No, there's not enough trees that are like that. At least, I don't think so.
I say we continue walking then. Make our own trail.
Well, yes.
If we're walking the same path, what if we just left a mark on the ground here? If we see the mark again, then we're going in circles.
Can Ptolemy use detect magic to see if he picks up any traces of like illusion magic, seeing as that's kind of his area of expertise?
Yeah, would you like to persuade everyone to wait 10 minutes for the ritual cast, or use the spell slot?
Nah, let's use a spell slot.
Okay.
Gonna make people wait, especially with how long this would take. So, whoa, hi,
Oh.
giant eyeball.
Eyeball.
It's a fun effect.
Ptolemy just became an anime character.
As if he wasn't one before.
Noko, why does it say you're still on the other map?
I was about to send you a message.
I mean, I'm still on the river crossing as well. If that's what we're still on.
No, we're still
Yeah.
on the river crossing. It's
Okay.
just.
There we go.
Ptolemy's gonna cast Detect Magic, kind of looking specifically for illusory magic, since that is, again, his area of expertise at figuring out if they are actually being deceived.
Just to flavor it, roll me Arcana with advantage.
Kinda with it.
It's definitely illusion.
I
Oh.
believe in you.
Hey, look, a 7.
The one thing he's okay at.
Damn it. I mean, good for you.
The one thing my illusion mage can do is see fucking illusions. Ugh.
I have no sympathy. You asked for this.
I know.
No, I'm talking to Zerg. You're not allowed to get angry when you ask your players to do something and they succeed.
Find a crack in the wall.
There's
Yeah,
a
you
bag.
made me do a whole adventure once. This is fine.
There's a bag. Or worse, there's a door.
Quick, a bird.
So, Ptolemy, you reach out your senses, and augmented by the ability to accurately detect anything magical. And you notice that within the entire range of your spell, everything is permeated by. Although it's a bit of an off color, if you think about the school that way, it's not completely magical. There is something definitely playing on the senses. But with that high enough arcana, you know that this is the read not completely arcane, holy type of effect. It's more like a domain. The region around something.
If you cut out, I miss like parts of that, but I'm picking up that it's not arcane in nature, it's clerical in nature.
It's neither. It's more like it's kind of like a consecrated ground, but not in the sense of holy. It's a domain. It's like this effect is a regional kind of thing. It's messing with your perception, and you're stuck within its bounds while the source is still
okay. So my knowledge of it doesn't break it, basically.
yes.
So it's not truly an illusion. Something's fucking with us actively.
Yes.
But does my knowing of it cause enemy to see anything, or is it still actively like obscuring my ability to understand it or see through it? Like with most mental tricks, to an extent, it seems like it would be something that if I'm aware, I might be able to piece it out. If not, then yeah, it's like something is actively fighting my senses.
It's not fighting in the sense of if a caster was noticing that you are noticing. It's you're within the radius of the effect and you don't know definitely where it is. In order to go towards the source, it would be down that apparently keeps on popping up.
Down the what?
The little trail overgrown with yellow high grass. The source of whatever is confusing the senses or this illusion is read the means to turn it off.
Guys, the railroad is over there. I mean, after looping a bit, and he kind of pulls up. He just stops dead in his tracks and looks like dead-eyed down that path. Probably having people bump into him because he's literally not paying any attention to anyone else behind him at this point. I don't like being made a fool. That's my game. Hey, Eontavos!
Yes.
There's evil magics down this way. Would you like to go beat it up?
In young Vistani, is that true? Is there evil this way?
I dabble in the arcane, and I like illusions, and if you haven't noticed, we've been walking along the same path for a while, and well, the reasons is right down there. And you notice his eyes are kind of glowing a little bit with he kind of deliberately leaves a bit of that pulsating effect of detect magic to show off that ability a bit.
Yeah. Eontavos turns to Arabelle. I thought you said this was a safe place. Not one coated in foul magics.
This is the road to the safe place, not the safe place.
Well, it seems either there's someone waiting for us here, or, or you were lied to, but, something down there is making me very mad.
Well, we wouldn't want you mad, now would we? I say we go deal with it.
Yes. And perhaps you can put that gun to good use at shooting it, not me this time. And he gives a slight, mischievous look.
Right. Miss of the Vistani, stay behind me. Come, my companions. Another victory we shall take before we reach this, den of corvids. Or whatever it is. Takes his maul and starts walking down the... What was a path? Whatever it is in front of us? Whatever way Ptolemy told us to go.
Ptolemy's gonna like go behind him and try to guide him as best he can based on the knowledge he has of what he sees and the intuition of that Arcana roll of where the hell this thing that's not letting him play his game.
Yeah, it is a path flanked by tall, high grass that's yellowed like hay. And you're able to, as a group, unless someone else has comments they'd like to share.
Nah.
Okay. It's a short enough walk to find wherever this wonderful little road leads. One moment. Uh-oh.
Clomp, 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 clomp.
Uh-oh.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of casting is whatever the fuck these are.
Actually, we're able to tell that Ptolemy is using his detect magic like spell. That we
Oh
can
yeah,
definitely tell
it's
he's-
everything
Yeah.
verbal, somatic.
Yeah, you hear him cast a spell, he's not hiding it, and like I said, he throws in flare of, just for shits and giggles, minor illusions to make his eyes glow. He is nothing if not for a little bit of showmanship.
While we're walking over this way, Pam's gonna go up to Ptolemy and pull out the straw he found. He's just gonna show and say, "Hey, I found this out in the middle of the forest. It's weird that there's just straw out here. Is there anything weird about it?"
Do you have a habit of just picking up everything you see lying on the floor?
Well, the problem was it's got blood on it. See?
That makes it even less.
I
Anyway,
didn't
he'll
see
look
any
at it.
bodies out
Is there
there.
any? Yeah, is there any traces of magic on it?
Yes, it is the. It's a form of transmutation, specifically that which is used to give life form. Well, give form life, as in perhaps a golem of some.
He looks at it curiously and cocks his head a little bit. I guess there's a living bale of hay or scarecrow around here.
Huh? Peculiar. I'm just gonna turn away and walk along with the group.
Only just blinks twice and just kind of watches him go and, well, okay. You're welcome.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.
He turns and just kind of, in a state of utter confusion, starts trying to follow Eontavos.
Eontavos at this point has stopped. Is Arabelle still walking with him, or has she dropped back?
She's dropped back a little bit, although she's sticking closer to Helene.
Eontavos glances around and then looks back. Does this look like the place we are going, young Arabelle?
And as you're entering into this place, there is a house that is, unlike that abandoned sawmill from before, this one is utterly and thoroughly vandalized. There are walls that there are gaping holes in the roof as well. The ground is not just torn up, but it seems that some kind of fire, magical or otherwise, cast aside the little garden that looks like it could be. There are nice, large stumps of what could have been gigantic apple trees. And sitting solitarily in the field is a scarecrow. Pem, you immediately recognize this scarecrow. Ptolemy, the source of the disturbance is, if it were a hot spot radiating outwards, you're definitely near the center.
So am I able to pinpoint anything? Like, is it coming off the Scarecrow, or is it just this general vicinity is the hotspot somewhere? I guess not
Map
in range
is
yet.
accurate. Map is accurate proportions, so unless you got closer.
I'm just gonna call out to the group around. I was like, "Oi, hey! I didn't get a chance to mention it earlier. I just had a resident detective here check this out. But that scarecrow over there, it's alive. It was following us earlier.
Does it mean us good or ill?
Unsure. It said it was looking for feathers, and it declared I had no feathers. And then it exploded.
Oh, you do not have feathers. That is true.
I did have to agree with him on that. But he said he was looking for feathers for his mistress.
Well, I have a few feathers, as he looks down, and the necklace around his neck has a couple feathers attached to it. Maybe I could appease him. Or I'll just go hit him. Can do either.
Hey, kid, you gotta look at the straw. Any idea of how strong this thing is?
So I'll preface this particular request for a roll in that everyone notices that there's splotches of black and dark brown across this entire place. And there's just this
that
sense of
explains why the straw is
foreboding,
bloody.
gnaws at
Like
the pit of your stomachs.
Do I get any advantage with detect magic of any kind?
Huh.
Yes. Okay. So, least to highest. Avery, your head is still kind of smarting, and you're attempting to end scene of what exactly happened on the ship. So you're maybe a little bit distracted, and Lillowhaye, you notice the off color of the surrounding environment, and realize that at the mention of feathers, there you see feathers. You see wings of small birds, larger birds, some with feathers, some very messily plucked. Likewise, Nahum and Eontavos, the various bits mutilated, some cleanly cut, others just as if they were torn up hand of all these black feathered birds. And then Pem and Ptolemy, you begin to notice that there are bodies, humanoid bodies. Some bearing feathers, some almost halfway in bearing feathers and not. As if they were stuck between forms. And all of them are missing their heads. Ptolemy, your detect magic is able to discern that of everything here, only the humanoid bodies without heads are real. So this is an illusion manifesting its.
You cut out for half of that, or is my headset messed up?
No, he did.
He said it's an illusion manifesting? How was that?
That's all I heard was I heard is headless R blank illusion manifesting blank.
The headless humanoids with feathers, or that don't have feathers, are the only real things that are making up the furniture around here. Everything else is an illusion that is gradually being set upon the party that everyone is seeing now.
So only the headless humanoids with feathers are real?
Yes. And that's pretty much
Okay.
all of them.
And everything else you're saying, so all the other scattered feathers, the wings, is the building?
Butchered
Illusion?
creatures. The structures are real. It's just
Okay.
the decoration, so to speak, that is not.
Are the headless humanoids like skeletal, or are they just full bodies just without heads?
Dead, varying degrees of decay.
Got it.
Neat little piles of bones as well. Although those are mostly, this appears, near or inside the house.
This whole place reeks of foul magic.
Many of these are fakes, but why? Why would you create an illusion of these? It's
Possibly to intimidate.
powerful. Frustratingly so, but...
Has the Scarecrow moved at all since we showed up?
Make me a perception check.
Give me that roll. I could just do it from attributes.
That was almost a 1.
That's a
It
7.
was
It's a 7.
my first low roll with perception.
The eyes are an unsettling shade of red. You're not exactly sure at this distance whether or not it's watching you specifically or just the area. However, any doubts are dispelled as the arms spread wide of the Scarecrow in the south snap back and forth with an unsettling amount of crunching. Almost like bones breaking.
Well, he did say he was gonna meet me soon. I didn't think it'd be this soon.
Would you call him a foe then? Certainly seems evil enough.
He looks hostile. The thing
Right.
is, he could have attacked us earlier when he was. Oh,
And above you,
goody!
there's another one that had been standing guard, eyes up to the sky. The same sickening crunches and snaps and snicks. And you're close enough to see that there actually are bones inside of the. So,
There are bones. What? You cut out at bones.
Why am I cutting out so much? Good grief.
Get closer to your mic.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
thought
on
just gonna keep
Caladan right
pointing.
now? Or are you on Carnival?
I think I'm I think I'm on Caladan.
That's why.
Blair. Well, maybe if I kill. Maybe there's some stuff that was on that I don't need. I wish they'd up the internet over here, but. Anyways. So where someone might think that it's a scarecrow, it has to be made materials. No, these are filled with bones, crunching and reforming. Definitely via whatever magical means is giving it locomotion.
Eyes up, on our right.
All right. It.
Crack, snicker, snack. No feathers, but Mistress says all must die. Not supposed to be here. Not supposed to be here, says the one down in the. Not supposed to be here. Not supposed to be here.
Eontavos
So-
immediately steps toward it and swings.
They both explode into a burst of blood-soaked hay before you were able to do so.
Ah,
With Detect Magic, see anything unique to that particular parlor trick?
Yeah, didn't you say that the straw was a component of transmutation?
Yeah, so
You
whatever
did
they
for a
just
moment?
did.
You did for a moment, but it's the same school as teleportation. I don't remember exactly which one that is, but it just bamfed away from you.
Scarecrow ninjas. Next, they're gonna be Naruto running across the field.
where did it go? Young one, can you see it?
It used magic to teleport. Whatever we're dealing with is frustratingly powerful.
We should probably bunch up a little bit more. They're around us.
See an initiative order has popped up.
I do believe we'll be fighting. Time to run away.
But you're a paladin, you're quite
Wait.
good at this. Oh gosh.
I have alert. Is that already added? It's already added.
I rolled that 20.
You can add your proficiency
idea.
bonus.
You did roll a nat 20.
You
Oh.
did, yeah.
Oh no.
1d20. Okay, no, it's already added in. I only have a +3 of initiative.
I need. Oh, let's use that one.
Oh no.
Okay. Wait, set as current combatant. Is that the one to make someone?
The name.
Yeah, I think if you
Oh, no.
you have to select the person and set as the current combatant.
There we go. So,
Oh, guidance works for initiative as well.
oh, well, I guess.
It does.
Really?
It does also only last a minute.
Generally, when I tap somebody, I just keep tapping them.
Poke, 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 poke,
During the
poke.
whole
He's
like
just
moment
like-
with
Guided.
Gorse,
Be guided.
during the whole section with Gorse with Eontavos interrogating him, Pem was just there poking you in the shoulder.
Avery,
Yes.
what you doing, bud?
Summoning gun.
I think that's your bonus action, right?
Action, I think. And third level, you use a fuck, I'll just
Powers of America. I summon gun.
I think it takes one action.
Yeah.
Which one are you making?
I will be making these are straw, so probably something does fire. I can't actually see because I can't scroll down.
It's gonna make the flamethrower one.
Yeah, flamethrower. So let me just
I believe I think I set this up so it's a summonable thing.
go. Oh, there's two guns now. I'm dual wielding now. Watch out, bitches.
Kid, you should probably get your head down. There's a lot of guns in the area.
They shot at you too, you know.
I used my flamethrower stratagem.
Yeah, I'm trying not to deal with that trauma right now.
And I don't see any enemies, so I am going to not move away from the party of people who could probably defend me rather well.
Probably a good idea.
Halberd in
We
the
should-
fog.
We should group up around the kid. He could probably see them coming.
and end my turn. With a trap card face down position. Thank you very much, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Also, Trig, what fancy sheets you have made for us?
You're welcome.
So, Ptolemy, make a perception check for me, please.
Normal or
Normal.
yeah, sounds about right.
For a moment, it seems like there's a tiny little string tugging at the back of your mind, but you dismiss it. And it's going to end its turn. So, let's see. I need some people.
Somebody's
To make-
rook is about to get robbed.
Let's see. Yeah, you three.
Oh boy. Strengths.
That's
Huh. Possibly go wrong.
Is this a spell or magic effect?
No.
Oh boy! That
Well.
almost tipped onto a 1.
Yeah. Wizard of strength check. Yeah, that's a match made in heaven.
Eontavos, it's not magical per se, unfortunately, but the wood of the tree next to you comes alive and attempts to wrap its branches around you to grapple you. Unfortunately for it, you have something called Hymponia's Rose and promptly get rid of the offending limbs.
Ah,
Follow
no.
me, however, as the ground around your feet shivers and vibrates and you sink down to your thighs into it, as well and are effectively grappled along with Lillowhaye, the rock the rocks of the fence next to you in a similar fashion slide over your legs and envelop your feet. And all three of you have been grappled by AC 11 10 hit point snares, which you can try escaping out of if you beat a 15. Everyone's able to see this. Yay!
Oi! The kid got grabbed! Sunk into the floor.
Ah,
That's
where
about
is
What
it?
you doing, buddy?
So there are vines that are grabbing our friends. We
Well,
can't
the
s-
ground is coming alive, or the
Right.
environment.
There's nothing I can see.
Not at present, no.
Okay.
And you can destroy the snares if as an option to free people.
And it's Ptolemy and Lillowhaye. All right. Well, first thing
Grapple
first. First thing first. Eontavos will look around.
Fine. Well, if it's a battle you want, it's time for it.
And he will go into his fervor. And yeah, he will dart over and he'll take out he'll quickly bash open the vines that are holding Ptolemy. It's 15 feet. It's an attack.
Yeah, crack open the earth so that he's able to come out. Or something like that.
Okay, so it's not, it doesn't, does it take an action? What was it? Or does it take an attack?
You can destroy it. You can destroy it with an attack or DC 15 to yoink or escape. With
Sure, I'll hit it. Just like, hold still, and he's just gonna take the hammer, take it, put the head straight
Like I can move
down.
much anyway.
No, he's just gonna take the head, put it straight down, and basically like a soil tamper, where he's gonna slam it straight down on these vines and just smash them. I don't need to target a token, please. Thank you. Alright. Inventory. Fine. I will target myself. Does a 23 hit the thing?
Did it not prompt you for damage?
It did. Does a 23 hit?
I only see the attack roll.
Are you not hearing me?
You cut
My
out.
internet might have.
I also didn't hear him finish the rest of it. I thought that might have just been me.
Okay. Does a 23 hit?
Wait, who? Well, it's AC 11, so I hope so.
Okay. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you're able to destroy the bindings.
With that, he
Thanks, Eontavos.
Yep.
At least you're more accurate with that axe than some other people are.
This is a maul, not an axe. I thought you were smart. Anyway,
he'll rush over and do the same for Lillowhaye. Okay, seriously, why are you being so dumb? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And smashes that one same way. Just head of them all straight
You
down.
smash to bits the things that are keeping her pinned.
Okay. And then from there, he's just
Thank
gonna.
you.
Okay.
And
Let's see. I have moved 15, 10, so I've removed 25. So I can move another 30. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna basically take 30 feet of movement and just run.
are you able to hear me?
No, it's that time of the night.
Am I cutting it out?
Treg.
Am I cutting in and out?
I think you just cut it in and out.
Yeah.
That is really weird. I'm not getting anything on my side saying I'm cutting in and out.
Was I going through? I don't know if my voice went through at all.
Music was
I
cutting
don't
out on me, but
I think it did.
anyway, I free Ptolemy, I
It's been cutting
free
out over
Arabelle,
here on me too.
and
All
I'm
right.
just gonna run 30 feet.
Lillowhaye.
Sorry. And I'm
Sorry,
gonna run
yep.
30 feet toward the Scarecrow. That'll be the end of my turn.
Well, that one was the one that animated, but it was, yeah.
Oh my God, he
That's
just
where
ran
we
in
saw
there.
we saw a scarecrow down there. He's running toward where he last saw a scarecrow.
Yep.
He swung at
Gotcha.
one, it exploded, so he's gonna run at the other one. Is there still a scarecrow down here?
No, that is the one that animated. So think of it as just open ground.
All right. Well, then he's just kind of centering himself in the middle of the battlefield and looking around.
Okay. What is he gonna do? In quick succession, two blades are thrown, and you're able to hear them, Eontavos. Can you roll something real quick? Actually, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. But this one makes its presence known by throwing a sickle that glints with poison along its blade at Eontavos. It goes wide. But though the second one manages... If you were to parry with your weapon, how would you do so? To a ranged projectile?
If he's throwing something, I would say maybe the first one he dodges, he kind of ducks out of the way. The second one, he just slaps it right out of the air. He would just basically baseball it to the ground. Because they both miss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so first one he dodges, second one he just literally slaps it into the ground, and the thing just hits the dirt and kind of quivers a little bit.
There you are!
Not ideal.
Are you sure it isn't?
And it's going to skirt along this way, back into the field. Lillowhaye!
Am I able to make a perception check to see where that second one went off to?
Sure.
Okay. I'm doing horribly tonight. Jeez. 10.
Why is it rolling privately?
I don't know.
Change your
Here,
bot.
I will.
Does it say underneath, right where above your text box, that it's saying private roll?
It apparently was, for some reason, it was on self roll. Sorry, but I revealed it to everybody, so it's a 10.
Unfortunately, you're not able to discern where the other one went.
Okay. I'm assuming that was an action, or is this a free action to do that?
Reaction.
Okay. Seeing that I don't see the other one, she will definitely move away from the group, going over this rock wall with Zen in tow. So she'll move 30 feet, 30, yeah, about out here. And she has eyes on the Scarecrow over yonder.
Mm-hmm.
A life for a life. And then she will just, she'll target, produce flame. come on. Wait, why am I targeting myself? That I'm targeting the creature. So that shouldn't be on me.
It could be produce flame being weird.
Its produce flame is not set up in the right way.
Well, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
The fire goes wide, and the scarecrow creature seems unfazed.
Okay. Yeah, that's technically all I can do for now. I will just have Seth command if anything comes nearby, have him attack. So, yep, that's my turn.
Helene.
Holy mother of God, how long have I been muted? I'm so fucking
A
stupid.
while.
This whole time
I haven't heard you for like 20
since the
good
bridge.
I'm going to bed. Good night. Jesus. Okay, well, I've been sitting here like a dumbass with my thumb up my butt. Okay, so. All right. Okay. This one is visible now, but there's still another one that we can't see fucking shit around, fucking shit up somewhere. Is that, would that be a reasonable assumption to make at this point?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use a 3rd level spell slot because I don't have any 2nd level spell slots left, but I am going to cast See Invisibility on myself. Can I see the other one?
Indeed. It's crouched over here, sharpening the blades against each other.
Okay, I see him. All right. Okay. I can't cast another leveled spell now, so okay. All right. So I guess I'm just going to I'm just gonna nudge Ptolemy and just point over in this direction and hope that he has something AoE that he might be able to do something with. That's
I mean, would detect magic potentially, if I'm focusing that area, pick up the fact that there's a invisible creature there?
Remember that
Well, I might have to,
string
like-
that pulled at the back of your mind with Helene pointing in the direction? It actually snaps. And your snaps to attention, and you're able to put 2 and 2 together. Use the Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
that's the I don't think I move. So yeah, that's all I got.
Follow me.
So is it targetable then, if I know
Yes.
where it is, or is it still not? All right. All right. I am going. Oof. If I drop detect magic, would I still be able to see it?
Let's say yes. Speed things along.
Then I am going to. These are both detect magic. Or both of these are, yeah. Okay, we'll just go ahead and drop, and we'll go do.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, that definitely hits.
Witness your doom.
Unlimited
I don't like other illusion users.
Wow.
So what's it look like when you tether Witch Bolt to this critter?
He like the flare goes from his eyes. He drops the detect magic, and very Palpatine style, just raises one hand and just emits a blast of like purple blue lightning tethered from his fingertips. And this pain you feel is not an illusion.
Eontavos, you notice the other scarecrows seem to fizzle and smoke for a moment.
No. Do it again, young one.
And that is... And am I turn? Far away from it? Hold on. Where is that? Feet. Yeah, it should work, I guess. Alright.
Do I see the thing that Tom Lee just lit up with electricity?
Yeah,
It's
its invisibility is effectively dropped.
I mean, it would have to maintain concentration against me if it were going to attempt it. But it also has a bolt of lightning tethered to its face, so, you know.
Well, we're going to do some planar warrioring, and then we are going to use sharpshooter.
Oh god, he's bringing the gun out.
Ptolemy ducks!
I saw that one.
I'm rolling so many ones tonight.
Rolled a 1 on damage and still did 14.
Is this thing still alive?
Yes, you clip it in the shoulder, and the entire body whips around, but the head stays in place with rather unsettling noises as its structure rearranges.
It taunts me with its existence.
Second shot, unfortunately,
Doesn't land, but that's understandable. He's just gonna stare it down. I think it's Arabelle's turn.
Yes, it is. I can't just let you fight for me. And she's gonna try doing Sacred Flame on that one. And as much as she tries, the critter should have rolled a save of support, yeah? What?
I remember last time it was being a little laggy with the saves.
Well, you can get around.
There it goes.
A yellow spark of carnival fireworks pops into existence, and then a card attempts to slash its way across this thing, but misses. Yeah, Sacred Flame doesn't hit, just like Shadowheart. And she's content to stay where she is, although actually tries to put herself behind Helene, behind the shield.
The actual shield or the human shield?
The side of the human shield bearing the shield.
Gotcha.
Bam! Most unfortunate. The guiding bolt sails across the sky And the scarecrow creature looks at it, puts a hand up to its eyebrow, and then watches it sail before it pops into ineffectiveness. And looks over at you and shakes its head. You're muted, good sir.
Oh, I said something really cool and I was really proud of myself. I was like, oh man, everybody's gonna be proud of that pun.
One-liner denied.
Well, what was it then?
It's nothing. Pam's gonna move in front of Ptolemy. And he's gonna hold position. That was my action.
So, before Avery takes his turn,
Yeah.
this one over here explodes into a cloud of blood-soaked hay and straw, and
Oh.
promptly goes invisible.
No!
What's the range on sea invisibility?
That range is.
Oh no!
I think it doesn't have. I don't see ranges. The
Yeah, I think
VSM,
it's
one
just-
action,
Oh!
self, one out.
Just however
Yeah,
I
far
think
you
it's
can
based
see.
on sight.
Helene, you're able to see this thing even though
I
it's
can-
clouded.
I could see it. Yes.
Yeah,
Get
Where-
300
where
feet
is it?
of seeing.
it's down over here, exactly where it was before.
Okay, so it hasn't moved. It's just gone. Okay.
To the naked eye, that is not visibly affected. Yes. Avery, hey buddy,
Yes. Yes.
you got a target in front of you.
I do. I'm just seeing if it's bonus action to fire.
I think it is.
That's annoying. Then yeah, I am going to move forward to about here. What, about 15 foot? Yeah, perfect. And with the flamethrowers in my hand, they look surprisingly like locks.
Squirt guns filled with nitrous.
Yeah, I am going to fire out a 15-foot cone of fire. So let me see if I can remember how to do this.
It should be the
How do I rotate?
mouse wheel.
Well, it is not like. You know what, this works anyways. It hits right there anyways. That's strange.
There you go. Ooh, nice.
Animation.
Whew. Oh, it saved.
Yeah. Could be. You're able to. It ducks behind a tree, but not fast enough that it doesn't get clipped by part of the flamethrower yet.
So it's been slightly hit. Perfect. Because
If a scarecrow could look unenthused, it would.
my grappling hook shoots out and tries to smack you in the head.
Oh.
You needed to roll the injured damage.
Oh, yeah.
So
What is it? 1d12?
Should be 2d12 at this point. So you failed. Just roll 2d12. Yeah. Very nice.
12.
Ouch. It's on flame. It looks up just enough, and just in time for the grappling hook to whip around and brain it from the side. And it does a 270-degree turn. And actually, over here, Eontavos, you hear a crack. As a corresponding.
It's still here.
That'll be into my turn.
Hopping, jumping, skipping around, this thing closes the distance
Oh my god, no.
and is going to go after the creator, or the source of flame.
The gun.
The guns, thank
No.
you very much. I have two of them.
It's smart enough. And
But
that's
the guns, they're their own objects. They are something that's alive.
Quick, Avery, or quick, Red Man, cover your rooks.
Shield! Yes!
Yay!
Look at that.
That one's not supposed to be there.
What you cannot see is my. Actually, will my homunculus be with me? Because I don't know if it would with me.
I mean, it's small enough to just attach to you.
Yeah, just like a. The homunculus just flying behind me, and literally just a ray of light appears in front of me from the homunculus, just a shield. A literal shield.
Must protect owner.
Go to beating.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was me entering his turn because that's my turn. Anyways, let's see. What kind of interesting stuff? You know, because it worked so well the first time.
Oh, baby, you know how strengthful I am.
You know, I'm just gonna roll out.
Ready to
Okay.
see that one?
I'm sorry, strengthful.
Strengthful. Hey!
sorry.
Ptolemy!
Grown up by child.
Hey!
A wizard
Hey!
child.
This is no normal child.
Ptolemy
My
will
squeaky
not be roped twice.
So,
I will now take your names.
a bunch of hempen cord erupt from the ground, and they all flail around trying to trap everyone, except the Nahum steps out of the way. Ptolemy just...
Divert a witch bolt to it.
No, actually, Ptolemy, you just stand still. And then Pem, all of the ropes just converge around you. You're grappled, so have fun trying to go somewhere. The only person near you
Okay.
with a weapon has guns and a flamethrower.
That's not
I
true.
think I'll take my chances with anybody else but you.
Ptolemy doesn't he have some silvered weapons he got from
I
the
have some
hells?
random swords I picked up at some
Yeah.
point, yeah.
You got
So I'm
swords?
currently maintaining a spell, so I'd like to just kill the target.
I'm also sure that Nahum has at least a sword. He doesn't just carry a gun. I would hope.
I've also got a quarterstaff. I could just beat him out of it.
Gun is also a club. So yeah, Eontavos, what you doing, buddy?
So he heard it crack and crumble nearby. He saw it explode, but now it's not there anymore.
Ah, can anyone see it?
DM hasn't moved.
It has not.
Eontavos, it's exactly where it was before you hit it.
Okay.
Charging forward, he's going to swing. This is iconic spin to win. He just takes his maul and just starts whirling it in as he runs forward toward where it was.
So it is a disadvantage because you yourself.
I'm attacking
can't see
recklessly.
it. Okay, that works.
That is literally how spin to win works. It is reckless. Oh, it targeted myself again. Does a 26 hit?
No. Yes, it hits.
Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, that was the first one. It rolled with advantage, so 26 hits. And this is magical, because it's got the thing on it. So that's 11 damage to it, not to me.
Yeah, that smarts it.
When I connect...
Feels like hitting grass.
Does it break its invisibility when I hit it?
Not that kind of invisibility, unfortunately.
Okay. My second attack, I want to grapple it.
Okay.
I've made contact with it. I guess I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's there. So I would like to grapple it.
Okay.
So I will roll. Maybe you can do the contested.
Yes. It is either acrobatics or athletics for it. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Would I roll with advantage? I would normally because of rage, but I can't see it.
Straight roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Doesn't matter, I rolled like crap.
So after hitting it once with Himponion's Rose as a stack of, grass, and you attempt to reach out and bear hug it, it just collapses. You feel it collapse and get out of your grip before it seems to snap back into its full stature. Just has some dare to flare.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with a bonus action, so that's my turn.
So, as a counterpunch, it is going to use its legendary action to stab you.
Fine. Should do it with
Is it just
advantage.
a feature? Yeah. Which it doesn't matter because even though it has this advantage, it completely whiffs the attack.
Eontavos is generating and he doesn't have that high of AC, but things just can't hit him.
Its other two strikes from its actual turn, however.
Okay, well, I spoke too soon.
is partially halved.
Should all be halved. Unless some of it's psychic.
Oh, the poison is also halved. Awesome.
I'm a bear.
And it knows better than to try and move. It's lost its invisibility, thankfully. Lillowhaye! You have friends that you can see and acquaintances as well.
Oh. From where I'm just standing, the only one I can get to is this guy over here. And just from where she's standing, she's just going to produce flame once more. Nope, never mind. It sucks. It's okay.
And your bonus action?
Bonus action, I'll just have Zen run back and just chomp on the backside of this rook robber.
Okay,
And do I get pack attacks?
Yep.
Sorry, with an advantage. Okay.
Pack of tacks.
No, I said pack tactics.
You certainly did not.
I did. I said pack tactics.
I distinctly heard pack of tacks. Thank you for backing me up, Trek.
It wouldn't let me
Oh.
roll an advantage for some reason.
Hold down
Oh.
Alt. Hold down Alt when you click it.
Nope.
No, like hold down Alt when you roll the attack.
Oh. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Well, one of those
well,
hits.
Yeah, one of them hits.
I don't know which one hit, but I'll just roll.
16 was the first roll, so it was 20 hit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yay.
to just figure out the math from there.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So not only does Zev come up behind the scarecrow creature, this rook robber, name unknown to the gathered assembly, he hamstrings it, and because it's full of bones, he, tail wagging happily, drives it down to the ground and knocks it prone, as it's surprisingly brittle once jaws are clamped around it.
My turn. Well, I'll move closer to this way. There we go. Now it's my turn.
Helene!
All right, this question might be dumb, but how hurt does this thing look? The one by Eontavos.
Its fancy dress uniform is definitely in tatters, and you can see the insides. Although it's still quite stuffed with straw. It's not bent over, but it is hurting.
Okay. Yeah, I am almost out of spell slots. But okay, my options are limited here. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move down this way. And I'm gonna plunk my spiritual weapon down. The token. Okay, it's gonna stabby stab this thing.
Doink. Yeah, that hits.
or 7. That's force
7
damage.
force
Yeah.
damage. Yeah, full effect. And everyone over here actually notices there's a new hole about the size of a spiritual weapon that's been summoned inside this creature's, I guess, chest. Where was the spear aiming?
Chest sounds good. Yep. And
Excuse me.
so that's a bonus action. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Okay, so for my action, then hopefully this works out better for me than it does for Shadowheart. I'm gonna try to hit it with a Sacred Flame. Yay! 7 fire damage. Is it on fire now?
Radiant damage, but
Oh, damn.
it. What does your sacred flame look like?
I think that this is the first time that it's actually worked, and I've never really thought about it before.
You have an 8-pointed star as your deity's emblem, right?
It's an infinity symbol.
Or,
but,
infinity.
I think that since my motif is like starlight and stuff, I think that it's kind of like a rather than just your typical orangey red fire, it's more of like a bluish white kind of like starlight
Shooting star.
color. Sure.
All right. It slashes across with that radiant fire, and both of them take that damage.
All right. That worked out surprisingly well. That's my turn. I'll quit while I'm ahead.
So before Ptolemy takes his turn, this one over here uses its legendary action to have a vanishing. Which apparently both of y'all succeed the. What?
It didn't seem.
And
Oh,
I
it's a
see.
straight up damage.
Yeah,
Never
there's
mind.
no save. It looks
Yeah, I'm
like.
looking.
It's
So we're getting hurt by the light, or is it from the straw shooting out?
It's an exploding. It's like it feels like there's actually maybe
And
nails or.
Then also be part of that? Or is that
Apparently not. I don't know why. They put down the 5-foot cube, 10-foot cube. It wasn't targeted.
Maybe he's not a creature, according to the rule here.
Maybe not.
Anyways, at my eyes! Nails in my eyes!
And Ptolemy, your turn is now up.
well, much like Gek, I suppose I still have a lightning leash on this thing, and I just zap it again.
Oh, that's right.
How do I reenact it? It's 1d12. I don't remember if it's just active from. I don't recast the spell, right?
It just re-roll 1d or just roll 1d12 in the.
Okay, because yeah, I've got no target I can target
Yeah.
with it, but it's still technically valid target for it. So yeah, it takes 6 more points of lightning damage and is still tethered.
Yeah.
So wait, if it's tethered, is it still technically visible?
Are we seeing where the lightning tether ends?
Yeah, that's
You
my question.
Think you
Yeah.
would?
You know exactly where it is, but it's still invisible.
It's doing
Okay.
little quick dodges.
Yeah. Yeah. Ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range or has total cover from you. It does not have either of those, so.
Which it does not. It's just
That
considered
is-
heavily obscured, which is not total cover.
Yeah,
So
it's true. It's true.
So you can still see that thing, technically.
Yeah, I technically can, and I technically am just going to keep setting it into lightning. But that is my action because I can't maintain that. I don't have any bonus actions because I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Ptolemy.
Yeah, amusingly so, I suppose. So that's about all I can do.
Can you cast Minor Illusion as a bonus action, or is that no? That must be the 2024 rulebook.
That's the I think it's the 2024 rule. That's the Baldur's Gate thing that you can cast it.
Yep. Illusion.
I can
wizard.
cast it as a. I can combine the sound and visual component as an illusionist.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Freely.
Illusionist in 2024 rulebook is getting quite the glow up. It's a really tasty subclass in the 2024 book.
Ooh. I may have to look into updating it then, because I love the illusionist, but yeah, they suffer a lot until they get really high level. But then again, at that point, people slay gods, and I get to just make sweet rolls a real thing if I want them to be. So, anyway,
Cheese wheels.
that is my turn.
So I see there's a lightning thing, but it is invisible or heavily obscured. Correct?
But it is still leashed to lightning, so you know where it is.
Dang. Can't see it. I can't really use Planar Warrior, but that's fine. We will. Oh, apparently I need to mark a target before I can roll it. Interesting.
It would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage, but I think the auto prompting would be
There, you can target it now.
okay. I need to adjust that roll. So it was alt, I think, right?
Control rolls with disadvantage. Alt rolls with advantage. A for advantage.
No, that can't be right. Why
That
did it?
That did not roll with.
You rolled straight.
Did you hold down control?
I did, to my knowledge.
Try shift. Maybe it's shift. No, what is it doing?
I don't know, but it keeps hitting the darn thing. That's all I know. 1, 2. Okay, so we're at a +9. We'll make this life easier.
And you're shooting it?
No.
Yes, it's a 12 hit. I assume it does not.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, let's try that
bullet,
again.
A bullet goes straight over Eontavos' head.
It really.
Wonderful.
It should be hold down left or right control for disadvantage. There it goes.
It's a 13 hit.
Negative.
Can't say I have any great bonus action spells for this, so now we will end the turn. We will actually be moving. Remind me what the purple squares again.
Smoke.
Well, he is going to run around to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, he will end his turn there.
Arabelle sees a hunky, very large armored person, hides behind them. Sacred Flame on the one to the south. Actually, no, she's going to do this instead. Can't see him. She's gonna cast Bless. 3 people are targeted. Oh, somehow it was already. Well, and that is her turn. Hem. Psychic spike from the explosion of straw and nails. You're in smoke. What you doing?
Okay. Creature of your choice that you can see. I'm going to use my bonus action. Cast Healing Word on Avery. He looks injured.
So attacks against this particular one at a normal roll. Since even though he's invisible, he's still grappled by the dog.
He
He's
got
been
knocked prone, yeah.
Melee would be at advantage.
So we know very well where he is, because between lightning leashing and being pinned by a dog, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Are we doing the advantages versus disadvantage system? Do our multiple advantages cancel out his disadvantage?
It would just
He's
make it
giving
a
us-
straight roll.
Okay. A ranged spell attack at melee range is disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do something. No, I'm just gonna inflict wounds.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast bone hurting spell on him.
Oh no.
I hurt your bones. That's just normal.
Does this thing have bones?
Bonitis.
It has many
Goodness.
bones.
Wow, that rolled high.
Ouch.
I rule. You are banished. Your bones. None shall you have. Uh-oh.
This thing crumples inwards as you reach out, touch, and inflict the wounds on it. Oh wait, oops, that was the wrong had that happened to. I thought
fall
I
to
had
my knees.
someone else selected.
Kid, I'm sorry.
Likewise,
I called you. Never learned your name.
over to the other one. Is its insides contort and fall in on each other, but both are able to still maintain their stature.
Mine is the status effect of dead.
Leaving.
Teach me your necromantic ways, Pem.
I was only mostly dead. So you're saying DM as it was crumpling in on itself.
Yeah.
I lost myself in the hold. I got counterattacked.
Did it make you happy to see this thing suffer?
Delicious pain. That's
Okay.
fortunately not my pain.
Is there
Okay, that's the end of
anything
my
else
turn.
you want to do? Okay. Avery!
I still can't move. I'm still
Yes. That's right.
I appear to have lost my grapple state. Let's put that back. I'm cool. I'm frightened. I'm scared. Oh wait. Okay, now he's holding me.
I'm so confused.
Same. It's a roller coaster over there. He's grappled, then he dies, then he's frightened, then he's grappled again, then he's alive again.
Having a great time. Happy to be here. One banner well, sir. Please kill this guy.
Okay, There's a wolf on the other side of me and it, so now I have to move, or else I'm gonna set the wolf on fire.
Just steps over past.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm still
Steps on his
sinking
chest.
into the floor, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm not going anywhere. It's quite warm under here.
I'm just still channeling lightning. Avery just steps over him casually and lights the dude on fire, and he's just sitting on the floor.
Please tell me Avery limboed under the lightning tether.
Oh please.
Just for
No,
that
no,
little
excuse
extra
me.
of nonsense.
Oh wait, actually performance. Here, let me prompt that. Why not?
I'll do it.
Yay, Avery with
You don't know a
his...
sucker for you don't a sucker for taking random rolls.
You've also got negative charisma, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love this. Hey.
Hey.
Grossly
the limbo.
average.
Manage the limbo a little bit, but then the lightning's about to clip you in the face, and you drop to the floor before crawling the rest of the way underneath.
Hey.
I'm just like a head height with fucking. It's
It
like
looks
up,
over
just
at you and shakes its head.
Thumbs up as you come face to face with me on the floor. Hey man, good work.
Hey, thanks. I tried to practice limbo, but it sucks on the ship. One mistake and you're off the edge.
Hey man. You're doing great. Now hurry up and kill this thing because I think something's tickling me.
Yes, flamethrower. I'm gonna point both the flamethrowers as this fella here.
Elbow, what tickles?
Oh god, no. Somebody's counting. I can hear them under me. 1 tickle, 2 tickle,
It's gonna use this. Well, yeah, it fries a little bit more, but it's it's close, but not quite. No cigar.
As it's blinded, I smack it in the face with my grappling hook.
Bong.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Oh Jesus!
That's a lot of dice.
Why did it roll so many dice?
I think because
It
it's
saves anyways.
Oh, it rolled
Fantastic.
injured
Oh,
and
it rolled a
uninjured.
2d8 too.
it
Yeah.
rolled them
Oh.
both.
It rolled I fun injured.
Oh no, you
He's
made a
injured, but
critical
his pride
mistake.
is uninjured.
This creature does not have ears.
So, what was the actual damage with 12s?
Why did it roll
Well, it's saved.
both?
I rolled both of them.
You rolling the d12?
You gotta,
It would be the
Okay,
D12.
I see.
Yeah.
I had to unclick
So-
the one and click the other.
yeah, click versatile.
Well, it tells you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did show you got 12 on the d12s.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
a tick
12.
box, but the tick box doesn't tick off the other one.
No, I'm saying, but if you
Yeah.
can use your other roll though, because it does show that you got 12 with the 2ds. Like
Yeah,
your 2d12s rolled 6s.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
12.
So just deal 12 damage to the thing, sir.
It saved.
It's saved.
Don't
Aw,
deal any damage
it's
to the
saved.
thing, sir.
Hey,
It's,
so
it's saved this whole time. I think it rolled a 20.
The grappling hook just fucking goes through a hole in its chest. And
Wait,
No,
your
you
Toll of the
overshoot.
Dead is just smacking it?
that's just a grappling hook. Just twing.
Okay.
Bong.
It's a bell ringer.
You might have noticed most of my magic is actually just technology. Technology.
No.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Um,
Man,
the
Red
end
Guy, I'm
of
gonna miss you when I'm
Avery's
gone.
turn, it is going to. I said it is going to.
I disagree.
Foundry disagrees.
Oh,
Honey.
I double disagree.
Oh, it's chucking it. I see.
It's
I don't have shield. Yeah, that hits.
Hold on.
Huh?
Eh?
Oh wait. Oh, is this the one that's next to you throwing it?
I think it's
Yes.
this guy. Is it this one?
Yep, it's this one.
It's this one
It's
over
this
here.
guy over by the gun
It's the
game.
one.
Silvery barbs?
Thank you.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I'm not letting this thing have fun. It's using illusion magic. Fuck it. That's my domain.
Oh man, it hits
Oh.
me anyway. Yeah.
No, it hit the
well,
rook robber. Hit itself.
No, but a 19 would have hit.
But no, but a 19 hits me. Yeah. Oh god, that's
Alright.
worse.
I am,
It's
however,
faded.
going to give the advantage, the secondary effect of my silvery barbs to Pem. Maybe he can actually get up.
I'm nice and comfortable down here.
I don't know how I give this
Yeah.
secondary effect to someone though.
I don't know if I set it up over here.
That was a 16.
And I'm not poisoned, right? It was just
No,
poison damage.
It's just
Okay.
poison damage.
Okay. Fine, I guess. Oh,
That
oh wow,
prompts,
that was not good for me. Okay. Yeah. Ouch.
Does that prompt a concentration check, or is
She's not concentrating on anything.
No, see,
Spiritual
invisibility is
weapon,
not a
isn't it?
concentration spell. Nope, neither
Or-
spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Crap. I mean, good for you.
I don't care what one D&D says, it is not a concentration spell.
So this guy stands up. It's hurting. It is going to look around and it sees Pem.
Yo,
Pem seems to be a bit more.
I don't need to make
eye
a roll
contact with
against.
this thing.
Oh.
I have accepted my fate. Nope.
First one hits your shield. Second, however, also hits the shield.
My armor! It actually does something.
Doink, doink.
But at least now it's standing.
Not for
Everyone
long.
was lying down.
Can we please kill these things now?
It looks like whatever we do to one affects the other, kind of. Maybe their health is connected in some way.
Hmm.
It does nothing. And Eontavos gets to hit the thing.
Nothing.
Oh, what?
Oh, well, see you
Oh,
guys.
what?
I'm going under.
Oh man, this might be bad.
You have a Pem. You have something.
It gives
Advantage.
me. Oh, it does. It gives
Yeah,
me
you have
advantage,
advantage.
on the next.
Oh, thank
So,
God.
It's a dexterity saving throw. All right, I'll use my advantage.
Yeah, roll it again.
Then again,
You don't actually get a
I'm
choice.
gonna
It's
use
just
it,
the
'cause
next
if I don't
roll
use
you
it
make.
now, I'll never use it.
I don't know if you can.
Advantage.
Just re-roll a saving throw.
It's.
Yeah.
Oh, that
dexterity
was a
critical.
garbage roll anyway.
You'll love to see it happen.
Yay.
Well, I tried.
You tried really hard, but this is my
That silvery
fate.
barbs just failed on a
Yeah.
number of levels.
Also, that 3d6 rolled a 5,
Creature
so
rolled better, and my ally rolled worse. Huh. I think I insulted the wrong target.
Hey guys,
Oh,
I
jeez.
think it's squeezing now.
So, some of the feathers from around the lair of these or this creature come to life, and the quill parts become more like bolts, and they strike each of the three named with piercing damage. Thankfully, they're more like feathers, because the magic holding this place together appears to be coming undone. Slowly but surely. Eontavos, how about you hasten that effect?
yep. Now that they can see this thing. Ah, die. Reckless. Let's go in for a smack. Here's a question. So 16 damage. Here's a question.
Oh no.
Does a 19 also hit it?
Bonk.
Is it?
I love it.
Is it cutting in and out again on me?
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, let's see what the other one does.
Why? Why is it cutting in and out on me?
It's a meaty hit.
Can you guys hear me?
What?
You can't hear me, can you?
Now I can.
Okay. Let's see how long that lasts. Does a 19 hit it? Because I have Crusher, and if I roll with advantage, if the lower one hits, it gets knocked prone.
Yes.
It's prone.
Yay!
Bonk.
I'm gonna smack it again.
Okay.
That wasn't as good, but 14 damage. Is it still alive?
So one strike sweeps its legs from out under it, and then the other one I imagine
Yeah, if it's on the ground,
it
it's
is on the floor.
Yeah, he just basically takes them all like he did with the vines before, and just head down, right center mass.
It is cricking and scratching, and it's the limbs are flailing around like a dying insect. But just like most cockroaches, it's clinging to life, even though.
Ugh. Yeah. That's all I've got.
Because it is incredibly spiteful at the end of its turn, flurry of blows,
Oh.
3 strikes. Not that it's really gonna help, probably.
They would be,
Oh.
they'd be at normal because he's prone, but I
Yes.
also reckless, so.
They have a reaction. But not. First blow
Oh, hang on.
slices at
I'll take. Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine. Keep going.
Slices at your ankle first, trying to get. Ooh. The second one manages to catch on your loincloth, but it's made out of plot armor, so it doesn't do anything. And the last also fails to slash across your midsection. I just realized it probably could have stood up first after the legendary action, but I'm tired. I'm trying to help make this go a little bit faster. It stands up and a silent scream as it opens its mouth, and you can see fingers.
Oh.
Children's fingers, actually, to be more precise. Also adorned with tiny little quillings of feathers. And that is the end of its turn. Lillowhaye.
Yeah. Once more, she's just gonna do produce flame onto the creature in front of her. Of course,
Oh, no.
it never hits, so she'll just have Zev to command and attack the other creature with another bite, because he wants that bone. And it should, and you said it was alt for advantage with pack tactics. And that also fails. So that'll be my turn.
Helene.
Is this thing almost dead?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I'm not going to bother healing myself, and I'm just going to smack this thing. Hold on. And it misses anyway,
Lol.
but that's fine because I've still got my action left. So I'm going. Where's my? There we go. Hold on. I can D&D. I know how my character works. What the fuck? It worked the first time.
Oh.
Oh, for 2.
And
Really?
it saved.
Really?
Spite,
And it saved.
out of spite.
Okay, well, you know what? Fuck you then. I'm fucking done. If I go down, I deserve it.
At the end of Helene's turn, Pem. Hello. Hi, Pem.
I am here.
Also, apparently, I'm bleeding. Do I need to do anything?
Man,
It's supposed to be representing bloodied.
Oh, okay.
this guy.
It just slams against your shield again. It's as if it's enamored with it.
I'm just
Actually,
looking
it
over
sees
toward-
Avery's reflection in the shield, so it's going for the shield. That's how badly its controller is working.
Man,
Follow
there's
me.
a lot of terror and anger going on over at that corner. Glad we're over here.
I mean, or lightning.
Please kill this thing.
I'm trying.
Please. Salty, dude, please kill this thing. Yay!
Yes! That's a good number.
Oh boy.
Imagine though if I didn't actually kill it yet.
Is it dead?
Not
No. No.
quite.
Dirk, how
Well,
many
both of
hits does this fucking thing have?
Both of them are quite smoking, as they are both hit by the witch bolt.
We
I can do this all day
Which bolt
for
will
the day
help
length of
them.
a minute.
Well, someone please. Oh my god.
You know, I'm starting to think that these creatures are actually just the same one.
I don't think I can literally do anything else, other than just stare dispassionately at this thing, wondering why it hasn't just died yet.
Question on everyone's mind.
For how
Damn.
pathetic you are, you're quite sturdy. Now die!
I just give Pem a kick, telling him to get up. Another bonus action.
They
I don't know. I'm doing
shoot
pretty
one of
fine
them,
from here.
please. Yes.
You know, I don't even bother going with missing. I'm just gonna do the regular one playing warrior on the bottom down here.
Dude!
Oh the
What is going on?
Eontavos,
But-
feel something
but-
ping off of your
yeah.
horn.
this thing explodes.
There we go. That's a lot of damage.
I mean, it's pretty low on all the dice here, but
I was about to say 2d12, 2d8, and a 3, and it was only a 17.
I know.
Is it enough?
Is it dead?
Berg, please, dude. Come on.
That one
Yay!
explodes.
Yeah.
And they're just filled with bird guts, but the head rolls away and then falls at Eontavos' feet.
Well shot, Nahum.
The other
So
one
we
is
get the
still
other
up.
one.
The other one is still up.
I blame these cursed dice, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'll have to turn. Make life easy.
At least the bad guy's been rolling as terrible as we have been.
That is some consolation.
Hit it! Yes!
Sacred
Card.
Flame is such a junk cantrip. My god.
Card flings out and slices this thing. Who's next? It's Pem.
It's not dead?
Really? Right there.
Honestly, you can
You know,
kick it at this point.
Kick it!
Clem, come on,
Kick
man.
it!
Please.
Kick it!
I'm gonna choose diplomacy. I'm just
How many
come here.
do you want?
Joke's on you. That's the
Let's
name of
see.
his warhammer.
I was gonna say.
Diplomacy is his warhammer.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, you guys want me to use my? I'm tempted to use the warhammer.
Just kill it. Just kill it.
Please, man.
I'm sorry, Scarecrow, but check out this wiffle bat.
Damn it! What is happening?
All right,
Avery.
next up. That's the end of my turn.
Please.
Hey, Avery, maybe try talking to it. Maybe it'll be more inclined to listen now that it's the last one left. It can take us to the mistress.
Yeah, no. Flamethrower.
Yes.
It'll be real funny if you miss.
Go,
Flamethrower doesn't miss.
Flamethrower never
Third.
misses.
man. Dude.
Uses its legendary resistance.
It fails!
I will fly to Michigan and punch you in the face.
Yeah! It's dead!
Yay!
And a third one comes out of the house.
You shut your mouth.
um,
I'll fly to Michigan and punch you in the face.
this guy walks out. No, I'm kidding. No, go away. Stop that. That was a joke. There we go.
I was gonna say, who the fuck is that?
What happened to Avery?
Oh no, Avery! Where did he go? I didn't do that on purpose.
Sent to hell.
Okay, he's fine.
Oh my
he's fine.
God.
He's there.
The fucking pit that was underneath Pam just fucking opens up and swallows me whole.
Oh my god.
So-
I've got
The
I've got-
robber. Quick demo.
I've got like 7 hit points left and I have no spell slots.
The rook robber up here is immolated, and the entire thing is charred. The bones turned to ash. However, much like the other one, its head was full of little fingers. And
You.
I imagine there's enough people in the party with high enough medicine or just whatever is needed to discern that they're actually size of children's. And the other part is, even though these ones up here were charred or these ones down here were damaged, they begin regenerating ever so slowly. Feathers and all, in the way that they had been before when they were severed.
Quick! Someone with fire! Burn this!
Oh, well, I was gonna go heal, someone, but I guess I'll go burn that instead.
Arabelle.
Oh no, we could put it in our backpack and just take it with us.
Arabelle frowns, looking around at the danger apparently, and also Ptolemy. Even without detect magic, you were able to discern that the domain has been effectively dispelled. The illusion is gone, and you can see the path that you had walked. Looks exactly like the one that you came in on. So you would be able to, you and your fellows would be able to go back to the main road. Arabelle is concerned, looks around at. Wait, no, don't destroy them. They're. I think no, don't. The feathers, they're like ravens. If the fingers are still around, that means their owners are still alive.
Oh, sick. I'm gonna take the head of this guy here and just put him in my backpack.
What is it we just destroyed, Arabelle of Vistani?
I don't know. That obviously they're things that scarecrows. There is a hag. She makes scarecrows. She hates ravens. These ones are, I suppose, some of them, but
So should we collect these hands? These fingers?
I mean, the place that we're going to has ravens. So maybe they'd know who the owners are.
Right, well... Then we collect fingers, bring them to whoever they belong to. A strange world.
Hopefully it's where the winery is.
By the way,
Uh-huh.
as you survey the remains of the battlefield, you notice, well, Helene at least is quite injured. Eontavos has a couple of scrapes, but he's doing well for himself. Pem isn't likewise still ensnared by the
I'm half in the floor still. I'm just hanging out.
Is he
Oh, man.
still?
He's just like kind of like kneeling
Just
down
hanging
and
out.
just poking you with a stick. He's not trying to get
Hey,
you
I
out, he's
heard-
just poking you.
I heard somebody needs healing. Come over here. Armored lady, I want to try something.
But as the death and decay of the victims of these rook robbers are around you, and the fresh scent of blood from these companions of fill your nose, I
All right.
need to.
What I'm about to do may spook you. I tear into my own heart.
What are you doing?
Yeah! I do a
Oh,
27
Jesus
damage to
Christ.
myself.
Oh
are
my
you doing?
god.
So
I'm healing Helene. She heals for
Like
double 27.
yours.
My
Double 27?
yeah,
I also fall unconscious.
What the?
I just fall over dead in that hole. Well, unconscious.
life transference is strong.
But you do heal for 27 times 2. What's that? 54?
I was gonna
Okay.
heal Helene, but now I'm gonna heal someone else.
Okay, so Helene looks completely fucking horrified.
Oh Jesus! And
He just keeps
yeah,
poking the dead body.
But I heal for 54, so I heal to full. Yay, thank you
54.
for your sacrifice. Isn't that what I said?
Oh yeah, no, my brain just stopped. I'm currently dying, so.
take this.
So
Hmm.
close. That heals for 11.
And just out of pure guilt, she's gonna. Hold on. Just for good measure.
Every fucking leans down, you hear a
Wow,
That's shocking.
I think I.
One fucking. Okay, 5.
Thank you for the band-aid.
I have one spell slot left.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I could have healed myself.
You just killed
Watch, check this
yourself for
out.
me.
Don't you do it again, you fuck.
What is wrong with
No,
you?
it doesn't. I really wanted to test it out. It was a new spell my god gave me.
Okay, well that's horrifying. Don't ever do it again.
Your god must.
It worked though, didn't it? Look at all your wounds.
Eontavos,
Look,
as you're
need not be afraid. Death is just a part of life, and some of us will meet it quicker than others.
And he's still trapped in the hole. I'd like to point out.
Yes.
he is. He's
At this-
halfway into the grave.
Yeah, at this point, Eontavos has collected the
Am I
fingers
seeing-
from the
am I-
Scarecrow, walks over, and just bodily grabs him by, like a child, one arm and just pulls him straight up out of the hole.
Hold on.
Before
I'm assuming you come near me, right?
before you make your way over there, though, Eontavos, you notice that the wolf companion whines slightly as Lillowhaye is surveying everything, and I mean, you don't exactly know her all that well. You've known each other for 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5. But there's this strange stillness that she adopts as she's looking around, and for a moment you swear her eyes change a different color. And then it passes.
He just
The way you mark the emotion and you're able to push it down.
was it
I'll
Lillowhaye
just-
or was it Zev that the eyes changed color?
Zev was whining, and then looking at Lillowhaye, and
Okay.
her eyes are the ones that are changing. The one you could see, at least.
Got it.
She'll just shake her head and just kind of like pat Zev on the head, just gritting her teeth before making her way over to the group slowly. And Zev is just trailing behind her, looking concerned.
And
High
of course,
five.
Pam is then extracted from the earth. Everyone gathers close. There is a house full of trophies.
I desperately need a long rest. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, the winery is within a short walk distance.
I have one spell slot left, dude.
I am providing you just distance reference.
Okay.
I think we can keep going. I'm still good.
Can you walk?
I say my heart or my chest torn open.
Can you walk? You
Who?
seem...
Me?
well,
Tis fine. Just pull me out though. These vines are getting a little bit ticklish.
They get tighter.
right. Eontavos will pull
You
them
know,
out.
I like to live life close to my god's domain, but not like this.
Eontavos pulls him out.
Yep.
Is there...
Right.
I was kind of hoping we
And-
could get like a check because I gave you guidance.
No, don't
Wanted to
even
see if maybe
bother.
you just
It
threw me into a
happens.
nearby tree.
It
Oh.
happens. So everyone goes back on the main road, perhaps.
Yeah, it happens.